Alright guys, great meeting you today. I'm just going to shoot this video as a reference point. Just, I know it was kind of maybe a lot to take in over an hour, as well as the fact that I didn't offer you guys coffee in the beginning of it to get you alert to actually take all of this in. So, I just thought I'd shoot this video quickly for you guys. I'll see how quick I can actually make it, because I tend to ramble, as you may have noticed. So, you guys obviously have that sheet of paper that you wrote down, the list of markets to target. This isn't, obviously, if you guys can come up with other ideas, go right ahead. These are just, each client is obviously worth quite a bit to them, so these are good people to target. So, plastic surgeons, if you're looking for the location, specific location, type in the town that you're looking in. So we're going to look in Vancouver. If you have a Gmail account, sign out of it, okay? Because maybe you have your location set to it, which for whatever reason sometimes skews the results. So we don't want to do that. We want to be looking at this as though we're looking from Vancouver. Down in the left-hand side here, you can click Change Location and just punch in the location that you're looking for. So Vancouver, BC. Close that up. And so the first thing we're going to do is you're just going to type the keyword in directly, just like that, and make sure there's Google Places listings. Sometimes they don't always have them, so just make sure before you go any further. Wrap these in quotations. As I said, these are, so that just means that these are the exact keywords in the exact order. Search it, and so we have 14,500 search results. I'm going to send you this Word document, which kind of gives you a run through as well. Tells you the prices that you can charge. So the bare minimum, $10,001 to $25,000, is $125 per month. They're going to pay this every single month after we get them ranked on the front page. Okay. So plastic surgeons, Vancouver, we have that. 14,000. It's actually not even that competitive. It shouldn't take us that long to rank them. Alright, now this next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at it. Search results. Google Places always comes up in either sets of 3, 5, or 7 on the front page. This particular keyword has 7. Okay, so anything past the first 7, so anything past G, you can see they're indicated here, anything past G isn't going to be on the front page. So even these guys aren't on the front page. They're, if you click on places, they're on the front page, but quick little stat for you, only 8% of people opt to go to page 2 if they haven't found what they're looking for on page 1. So the amount of people that actually go and click places, or I don't even know what the percentage is, but it has to be extremely slim, since places is somewhat of a new thing. People, I don't think, really understand what they're looking at. So that's that. So these 3 that you could target them as well. Once again, if there's only 3 or 5 search results on the front page, you could obviously look at anything past D. They wouldn't be on the front page either. Once you click places, you can target everything down from there. Once you're in the places tab, going through pages just like normal search results, but it's only in places listings. So all of these guys, you can call all of these guys. Like, it's just a massive market that we can target. Now, one thing I forgot to tell you is that we're only going to select one business per market, per location. So it's just pretty much for this, conflict of interest. We don't want to, maybe give preference to somebody that might be paying us more money or anything like that. I think it's just better to operate that way, a little bit more ethical, perhaps you could say. So just going through here, just glancing at it, I was checking this market out earlier before I shot this video for you, and I saw this one. So as you were saying, what about people that don't have websites? This is an indicator they don't have a website, maps.google.ca, but sometimes it's just that poorly optimized. So what you can do, there's 2 things. For one, as you know, we're going to be ranking these guys for free up front. They don't pay us until they are ranked on the front page. The thing is that Google weighs a lot of importance on whether the places listing has a website backing it up. So if this person doesn't have a website at all, then we're going to have to make them the website before we can even actually properly rank them on the first page. So, if you can sell them a website right up front and we do everything else, that would be awesome. But ranking them on the front page before taking money, I think that's going to be a lot easier just because we're going to be gaining that trust as well. Like I said, I got snookered out $150. So anything up front, somebody cold calling you, I think probably makes a lot of people pretty wary. Anyways, give them a call. See, they might even have a website. If they have a website and they haven't even linked to their Google Places listing, well, there's just one more thing that's going to be super easy for us to start optimizing it. So 2 things. If you go to a listing that has a website to it, if you click on the top one, it's going to take you to their website. If you click on this one, Place Page, it's going to take you to their Pages listing, which is the Google listing inside. If it doesn't have a website, either one's just going to take you to their Places. So let's go into this. This is the other thing that I forgot to tell you guys. Quickly, actually, you were saying about what if they ask you how you're going to do it. Pretty much just say that there's on-page SEO and off-page SEO to be done. On-page, their SEO standing for search engine optimization. So just tell them that that's pretty much what we need to get done. If they don't have their pages ranked in any way, then they're really not going to know a lot. They're not going to have a ton of questions to even ask you. So this is the other thing that I want to tell you. If you go into a page in the top right hand corner, you're either going to see this or you're going to see a check mark that says business listing verified or business owner verified or something like that. And that's just that the listing has actually been verified by the owner. So this is one thing that you can tell them. You can say, your listing hasn't even been verified, and this is actually true. What I've heard about is that Google is forever ever changing. It's just nonstop, and it seems to be happening more and more often. I mean, even this Places listing, as I was going through it today, has changed a bit. Anyways, what they're talking about is anything that isn't verified yet, any of these listings, these free listings, are just going to be scrapped if they haven't been verified. So I don't know when that could happen or anything like that. So you can actually call them and tell them, look, your Places listing is actually in danger of being scrapped entirely, and we have some great ways to optimize that for the front page. So they can go ahead and verify themselves, but the regular way to do it, we have a special way to do it where it only takes 10 seconds through like a phone verification, but you do have to set some stuff up for Google to allow you to verify it that way. So if they were to do it themselves, they'd probably just see the stock method, which is getting Google to send a piece of mail, like an actual, through the post office, to their business, which they then get a verification code in that piece of mail that they fill out. And so that can take up to 2 to 3 weeks. So they don't want that. That's 2 to 3 weeks of missed out on business. Okay, so that's just taking a looking at the listings. So then obviously what you're going to go do, which we were talking about, is go to the keyword tool. And even today, just since I talked to you, they've changed how to get into it. You have to go to, actually, what's this one? Is this let you in? There we go. Just go to the very first one. Perfect. All right, and so we're going to take Plastic Surgeons Vancouver. And down here, click all. You don't want to have any, you just want the locations to be all, ESALL-N. Once again, if you have a Google account, make sure you're signed out, because it could skew the results. So fill out the CAPTCHA here and click search. Okay, and then what you're going to do is just come down to your bottom left-hand side here and go to exact as well, and that'll automatically search itself and add the exact search terms. All right, and like I said before, when we met today, if you want to go into this first and throw in some keywords just to find out like the best keyword to optimize for, and then you can even go into listings of another keyword that search less and tell them, you're not even ranking for the best keyword at the moment, right? And that could turn out to actually be a pretty easy fix for us, because it might have everything else optimized, it might just have the wrong keywords. Okay, so 260 searches per month for plastic surgeons, Vancouver. Obviously the price there is $149 that we're charging per month. There's no reason for us to only charge a market like this $149 per month when they have 260 search results, right? We can definitely bump that price up. Whatever you think, maybe go into each of these markets, find out how much a new client is worth to them in the long run, pest control, whatever it is. Find out what it's worth, and then just kind of figure out, okay, well, there's 260 searches, how many of them actually probably turn into clients? Because then at the end of the day, our job is to get their phone to ring. It's up to them to